In the aftermath of last week's attack on Canada's Parliament, MPs put on a united front. But a proposal from Prime Minister Stephen Harper is proving divisive.
Our laws and police powers need to be strengthened in the area of surveillance, detention and arrest. They need to be much strengthened. And I assure you, Mr. Speaker, that work, which is already underway, will be expedited.
The Prime Minister's Conservative Party has long fought for increased powers of surveillance and arrest for the security services, but until now they've made only small gains. A bill to strengthen the powers of Canada's intelligence agency was due to be tabled on the very day of last week's attack on Parliament, when a soldier was also killed at the National War Memorial. The government has now proposed new powers for the country's intelligence agency, with last week's attacks expected to make passage through Parliament more likely. But there are many here who warn against a knee-jerk reaction.
There are many cases of countries overreacting to tragic events by expanding the powers of security services and diminishing civil liberties. Many Canadians would think that we of course need to ensure the security of the country and our political institutions, but that we should not be rushing ahead with any rash diminution of civil liberties.
While Michael Zehaf-Bibeau's rampage may show the need for improved security on Parliament Hill itself, Professor Paris argues the issue of national security should be considered separately.
There's a compelling case to immediately increase the security of the parliamentary precincts. The power of the security services, that needs to be part of a much longer debate. We need to think about the implications of changing the balance between security and civil liberties in this country.
At a press conference the day after the shooting, some of the country's top police officers backed a review of terrorism legislation, saying they have difficulty tracking extremists.
Individuals that are being radicalized, and I think there's an opportunity to review those existing laws that are on the books, to provide us the tools within its constitution that allows us better monitoring mechanisms.
The currently tabled legislation would increase Canada's ability to track suspects abroad, up in cooperation with foreign spy agencies such as America's NSA. Canada's government says it plans to introduce further anti-terror legislation in the coming weeks.